Hello friends, my name is Alex Karekis, and I want to welcome you to the Finding Lost Civilization series. Today we're trekking in a place called Owens Valley, located in California, and specifically we're going to be on the east side of the California Sierra Nevada mountains, and we're going to trek to the foothills of a place called Crater Mountain, which is located near Fish Springs. This site is really fantastic, and it's known as the Medusa site. So anyways, come along, trek with me. I know today's going to be exciting. Friends, this Medusa site here is quite amazing. There's hundreds of petroglyphs here amongst the boulders along the escarpment face. They're everywhere. A really joy to come take a hike here, and so I encourage it. It's called the Medusa site near Bishop, California. So as I'm walking along this embankment, as I said, there are petroglyphs on lower boulders, upper boulders, on the front, on the back, sideways, If you pass a boulder, you have to turn around and take a look, because there might be another symbol behind the boulder that contained a symbol on the opposite side. Well, friends, that was an interesting encounter. You know, people often ask me if I encounter snakes during my treks. It seems that people have a fear of snakes. However, my experience is that snakes have a fear of humans. In other words, when I see one, I go my way and the snake goes its way. So all I can say is be mindful, take a look at where you're stepping, and if you have a walking stick like this, usually I tap the ground to make sure that I'm not going to step on a snake, and to also alert it, you know, to let me know that it's there. Anyways, like I said, don't let snakes deter you. It's an overrated fear. Well, in this next segment, what we're going to look at is what's called superimposition. And what that means is that one series of petroglyphs have been overlaid by another series of petroglyphs. In this next section, we're going to see a lot of petroglyphs that were pecked, that were overlaid by the scratch method. So this should be interesting. You know, often we talk about modern graffiti, so we'll call this ancient graffiti. Anyways, come along with me. I know we're going to continue to have a fantastic time. Right over here you can see abrasion, but then you can see the scratch marks. You can see both abrasion and scratch marks, and right there to the left you can see pecking. Now when you look real close at this here appears to be superimposed on another petroglyph using the scratch method. So right over here, this is a scratch petroglyph right underneath. You can see the squares here. It comes down this way. As a matter of fact, you can see some of the scratch lines here. So it seems to me, and this is always a guess, that one culture came here and superimposed their petroglyph over an older one. Right over here again, you can see you know, these cross-hatching scratches right over here. Now, my finger might look like it's touching, but we certainly don't want to touch these petroglyphs that have patini on them, and so don't worry, I'm not running my finger across the petroglyph. Obviously, sometimes I might make a mistake and actually touch it, but these have been here thousands of years, I'm sure. Well, friends, you know, when people come to a site like this, I think one of the first things they ask themselves is, what do these symbols, what do these images mean? Well, there have been thousands of interpretations by the common man, archaeologists, and ethnologists. Some of the theories proposed, or I should say guesses proposed, or fanciful thinking, is that these images are a result of plasma discharges in the sky, astrological events, cosmic events, hunting magic, hallucinogenic drugs, and so forth. Well, friends, the truth of the matter is we don't know what these symbols mean. This doesn't mean we don't try stopping to guess what they are, but remember, we're only guessing at this point. Well, friends, this is the upper tabletop of the escarpment, or the cliff face that we just saw the petroglyphs at. So all the petroglyphs are right here below those rocks. So this top layer, this tabletop over here, looks like a good place for a habitation site. Look at this, it's absolutely gorgeous. So look at this over here. We're going to work our way to it. Wow, look at this. All right. This is a major windbreak right over here. Look at this rock wall. It's a semicircle. Look at this. Oh my goodness, look right over there. So it comes all the way around. This is absolutely beautiful. So let's go inside. Let's take a look. So this is very interesting. As you can see, the rock wall is right here in front of us. And right over here looks like the entrance right here. The entrance here. And this is the continuation of the rock wall right over here. Well, friends, as I'm looking at the configuration of this location right here, there is no doubt in my mind that ancient man lived here once. So this is a beautiful windbreak over here. This is a wall, so to speak. It's about 5 feet 8 inches, tapering down here to 4 and then 3, and then we have this enclosure over here. It goes all the way around. There's an opening right over there, and it comes around right over here. Beautiful, beautiful place to have a home. Now, aside from this, we'd like to see other evidence of life over here. So what we're going to do is, oh my goodness, I was going to say inspect the ground. So look at this over here. This is a tremendous lithic scatter. This is obsidian. Look at this. Those are obsidian flakes right there. So that means ancient man was here in this enclosure working with obsidian to make tools for his everyday life. Arrowheads, knives, all manner of things. So let's take another look over here. Okay, yes, look at this right over here. Wow. Look at these pieces right here. So this is some additional evidence that man lived here. We have the petroglyphs, we have this beautiful enclosure, this house, we have lithic scatter over here. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that ancient man was right here at this very spot, hundreds if not thousands of years ago. Again, there we see some more lithic scatter all around us. quite beautiful in my eyes. So here's another perspective of this shelter, this home, this fortress. Right over here you can see the definition of the wall coming around. Those are stacked boulders right there, and the entrance is right there. And over here you can see the boulders coming around in a circle, and there you have it. It's really exciting to see this. Ancient man was here hundreds, if not thousands of years ago.